to give my yes to you today. I choose.
Good morning. It's Thursday, the 26th of June. Got a cup of coffee here this morning. Nice and hot. If you have your Bibles, turn to John 20, verse 25. Johannes 20, vers 25. Jesus had appeared to the disciples, but Thomas wasn't there at the time, and they tell him, "We've seen the Lord," and this is his answer. So the other disciples were saying to him, "We have seen the Lord," but he said to them, "Unless I see in his hands the imprint of the nails, and put my finger into the place of the nails, and put my hand into his side, I will not believe." An interesting verse, and one that's often used in a negative way. This morning I want to use it in a positive way, and I want to ask you, what is it about Jesus that you need to happen? What is it that you need to make Jesus personal in your life? Because many people come to church and they're amazed by the songs we sing. Many people hear testimonies and they're amazed by the testimonies. Many people hear sermons and they think, wow, that's a thought-provoking, that's an awesome sermon. Many people are involved in church fellowship and it's meaningful and it touches their heart and it's good for them. Many people get even involved in various ministries around the church to the community that needs it as the church reaches out on the various outreaches. And it blows their hair back and it gets them excited and they talk about it. But Jesus isn't personal to them. They know about Jesus. They know that he died on the cross and they can tell you the whole story and they can get pretty passionate about it. And they're amazed by everything that the Bible tells us God did for us through his son, Jesus Christ. And yet, Jesus isn't personal. And Thomas here doesn't get caught up in their excitement, doesn't get caught up in their testimony. He doesn't get caught up in the fact that they've seen Jesus alive. He saw him crucified and he saw him dead and buried. And he said, you know what? I hear you guys, but until I can make it personal, until this salvation becomes this resurrection from the dead, this all that goes with it, all that you're saying about Jesus Christ, until I can put my finger in the nail hole and my hand in the wound in his side, I'm not going to believe you guys. I'm not going to get caught up in this. And so the question is this morning, just stop and reflect over your cup of coffee and just ask yourself, am I caught up in the hype? Am I caught up in the testimony? Am I caught up in the church story? Or is Jesus the reality of my life? Is Jesus a tangible, real, difference maker presence in my life, like Thomas said to the disciples? I know Jesus at the end of this conversation says, "Blessed are you because you've seen me. Blessed are those who will believe who haven't seen me." And I want to ask you, we can't put our finger in the nail holes and we can't put our hand in the side wound, but what is it about your faith that makes Jesus real? And can you be honest with yourself this morning and say, Jesus is my life. Jesus is the life I live. And the life I now live, I live by faith in Jesus Christ. No longer my life, I'm dead. Because the reality of Jesus is so real, so tangible, so present in my life, that he is my life. Just a thought, just something to mull over. Come and chat with me if you've got time. Let's take your faith to a real personal level this Thursday.